I decided to start looking into Vokis. I know my teachers use Vokis all the time, and I wanted to really see what they were all about, how to create them, and what the instructional implications are for them. So this is the Voki website. I am currently in the Create tab where you can create a free Voki. You could upgrade to a Voki classroom, which allows your students to each create their own Voki. You can assign projects to them. They can submit them, and you can kind of have an interaction through that. I'm just going to create my own personal Voki. So I'm going to select an anime character. We'll select this young lady, and we can change her hair to whatever we want to change it to, change some of her clothing, and you can then also select the background that the person is located in. I think I'll be in a beach area right now. That's where I would like to be. And then you can give it a voice. So you can either use the phone to call in, you can type it in, or you can use your microphone. You can also upload an audio file. And then you publish your Voki. So I think that this has some really awesome instructional implications. I think that this could be used for a flipped classroom or a blended classroom. Teachers could use this to give directions to their students. Students can then use this as a final product, whether or not, whether they have a choice of using a Voki, or they can write a paper, or they can, create some sort of presentation. I think what a Voki does is it allows students possibly who have some difficulty transferring knowledge from their mind to the paper. This would really open up that opportunity for them to get their thoughts out and really capture what they truly understand. As I think about the future classroom, I can't help but think about Kathy Schrock's SAMR model. And I think, at least for my school right now, we're in this augmentation substitution model area, where we are learning some new technologies, what are really great, what are awesome, what can we replace the typical pencil and paper with. But I think in the future, what we are going to get to, and I would hope to see in the future, is where we get to this redefinition. I think redefinition is a place where you go and you couldn't possibly have gone there without the technology. To actually describe what that looks like is really difficult for me because I haven't been there, and I really think it's one of those things that allows you to think totally outside the box. Next year, as we move into our second year of being a lighthouse school, we will really be focusing our instruction on getting to that redefinition level and providing students with opportunities and experiences that they've never had before because of the technology. I think that will allow walls in the classrooms to really come down and allow them to experience those things. In the future classroom, I see students really taking ownership for their own learning, becoming explorers of knowledge. We talk about the teacher no longer being the sage on the stage, but now is a guide on the side. My only fear, and I agree with Dorian Love about this, is that my fear is when you become a guide on the side, I don't want to see teachers giving assignments, having kids learn on their own. I think the teacher has to be, and I agree with his phrase here, meddler in the middle, because there's still a role for the teacher. There's still a role for he or she to ask questions and guide student learning, but allow them to discover on their own. I'm really excited about the future classroom. I think that our students are ready for it. I think it's the adults that need to be ready for it. And as with any change, it's a little scary, but I think providing teachers with an environment that's risk-free, they will step up to the challenge and really start to think outside the box and think about their students and allow their instruction to become more personalized and individualized for each learner in their classroom. I think the future classroom is very promising. I think we're going to have boys and girls who are starting to graduate globally, not only globally competitive, but as problem solvers, communicators, collaborators. And what I also see is that the classroom will become a much more engaging, authentic environment. And I can't wait to be part of it.